It's so quiet. 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 Ooh, we are live. We are live, and it's Friday. Fearless Friday at that. Fearless Friday, we're going to talk about integrity. We're not talking about the Taekwondo store in Plymouth that my son goes to. We're talking about integrity. Hey, Alicia, compounding. Because see, you ever notice how people think greatness comes from one gigantic moment? That they did something heroic or they did something um, grandiose. They got an award or they climbed a mountain or they built a multi-stage empire or something like that. That they got one big break. That one big opportunity. But the truth is actually quite quieter. What the heck already? Really? That fast? So, anyways, the tiny decisions, that's integrity. See, truth is very quiet and it's smaller. It's actually almost invisible. And that's where greatness is built from. Greatness is built from the small integrity choices you make because they compound. I hate bringing up the ants movie, but it's so true. One ant isn't going to hurt you, but 1,000 ants, yeah, that's not going to be a pleasant afternoon. And so I want to stress that those tiny decisions that you make on a daily basis consistently, got to put that consistently in there. That stacks into a life that you can stand inside with pride. And so tonight with Fearless Friday, I want to talk about the kind of courage that doesn't roar. Roar. What's the dinosaur sound like? Roar. I always love those videos. What's a dinosaur sound make? Rawr. I don't know. Rawr. Rawr. I actually prefer the ones that rawr, dinosaur, rawr, where they put the little dinosaur costume on a cat and goes around, dinosaur, dinosaur, rawr. I find those utterly hilarious. I'm just too cheap to buy my cat a dinosaur costume. Although the Batman mask, the Batman cowl, it is up there. Although I did see they just came out with a Spider-Man mask for the cats. So I'm like, Spider-Man. I always like Spider-Man. This song, Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web, sling blah blah, does whatever a spider can. Look out, here's our neighborhood Spider-Man, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Yeah, I know, comedy hour, right? Well, the kids are already in bed, so. But no, you know what? The kind of micro moments that show up is what your integrity is. It's what builds you from the inside out. Because see, the future you're chasing, the future you dream about, the future that you claim you want, isn't waiting on a miracle. It's waiting on your integrity to follow through with what you said, to finish what you started, to tell the truth about what you're working on. Because you know what? Integrity isn't about perfection. It's more about alignment. Because every time you keep a promise to yourself, even a little tiny itty bitty one, you're casting a vote for the person you said you wanted to become. Now, I mean, how many people here have said that they want to get up early? But I'll bet you 5 o'clock in the morning when that alarm clock goes off, you are trying to head banging on that snooze button 800 times. Guilty. You might have said that you're going to drink more water, but I'll guarantee you find an excuse to buy these sugar-free electrolyte packages. Yeah, that's not drinking water. That's drinking flavored water. And I'm addicted to the damn things. But I still like my cold water, ice water, yeah. You said you'd make one phone call. Did you? I made a couple calls. You said you'd write one page of your book. I'm working on my next book now. I've been promoting the new one. The new one's out there. It's on Amazon. It's out there. I should be getting my copies tomorrow. Woo, I can't wait. Should I do a unboxing video? That's a question. Should I do an unboxing video? What do you think? Perhaps I will. Maybe when I get it, I'll open up. I'll go live. But you know what? You said you'd write one page. I'm working on my next book. I'm hoping to have it done by my birthday next year. You want to know the title? Oh, you want to know the title, don't you? I know you want to know the title. Well, it's something along the lines of, and I'll be honest, I don't actually have a real title for it yet, but it's something along the lines from broken to building, something like that. You know, it's to go with after your dream building, after the Unkillable Dreams book, the next level up is once you know where you're going or where you want to go, you gotta start on it. And so it's focusing on being broken, because we all have gone through those storms, haven't we? We've all gone through those seasons where we just want to lay there and like cry ourselves to sleep because life is really punishing us. Life is really whipping us. And we're not talking about Winamp with whipping the llama's butt. We're talking about life whipping our butts. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, coming back from Atlanta, it's been a rough week. You know, nothing like coming back and being on top of the world all weekend long and coming back and being kicked down into the well. But you know what? I like the story about the mule stuck in the well. That when dirt gets thrown down on top of him because he's making too much noise, and so the farmer decided to bury him alive. The mule decides to shake it off and step up. I'm doing that. Guilty. Shaking it off and stepping up. Because we all said we'd take one step. But are we taking it in the right direction? Are we stepping up or are we stepping down? Are we stepping back? Are we not actually stepping? Are we just standing there? Because see, all these things aren't small. They're seeds. And seeds grow. And seeds compound. And seeds get bigger. Because integrity compounds like those seeds. It compounds the interest, in the bank of your future. Because one small act becomes two. Two become four. Four become 8. Because everything compounds. Habits become your identity because you're doing them consistently. This is how you shift your life without actually breaking it. And the reason being, the reason why these small moments, these small choices make such huge impact, make such huge change, is because of the fact that it's not much. I mean, one ant isn't really going to hurt us, so it's okay if we run and get bit by one ant. Walking around the block one time isn't really going to hurt us. Making that one phone call isn't really going to hurt us. One cup of water isn't going to hurt us. Getting up early one day isn't going to hurt us. Writing one page in our book isn't going to hurt us. And so therefore we're not afraid of it. It's one phone call. Quick, pick up the phone. Hi, how you doing? This is Obed. I'm trying to call in to see if you guys would like to try and have a motivational speaker come out and talk to your school. I talk on the ideas of resilience, and I help students trying to overcome bullying and depression and withstanding the virtues of life in general and peer pressure. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, sure, no problem. Next Thursday? Yeah, I can be there, 1 o'clock. Yeah, sure. Excellent. Thank you. Have a great day. And then you don't feel scared anymore. Because see, fear doesn't disappear because you got stronger. Fear disappeared because you tried something different. Fear disappeared because you got consistent. Ooh. See, when you keep small promises to yourself, you build internal evidence. Your subconscious mind says, hey, that wasn't that bad. That was pretty easy. I can do that. Hey, I can trust myself to get it done. Hey, I follow through. Hey, I finished what I started. Great job. Hey, pat myself on the back there. All right. I didn't abandon myself. I did it. Because, fear hates evidence. Fear loves. Oh, yes. I'm going to go there. Fear loves. What's the word I'm looking for, people? Come on. What are we looking for? Fear loves doubt. It's on it like white on rice. It's on it like a fat boy in chocolate cake. Trust me, I know. I've been a fat boy, and I love chocolate cake. Fear loves doubt. And what happens is when you build those small integrity choices, those small consistent choices you make on a daily basis, you kill the doubt. You become a person that shows up for yourself repeatedly. And the more you show up for yourself, the smaller that doubt gets. And slowly but surely, fear doesn't have anything to bite onto anymore. Fear hates doubt. Fear hates courage. Fear hates a person who shows up for themselves repeatedly. Fear hates seeing receipts of accomplishments that you have done. Because when you don't keep those small promises, you get to say, I can trust myself. I follow through. I finish what I started. And that's all evidence that you need to kill doubt. Because once you kill doubt, fear has nothing to eat. And fear hates a person who's built courage through that consistency. Because, see, small integrity compounding creates fearless people. It's almost like it's Fearless Friday. It is Fearless Friday. And so you've already survived things that should have broken you. Don't take this wrong way, but if you're over 5 years old, I'm sure you've survived things that almost killed you. I mean, I've got at least 5 near-death experiences under my belt. I'm hoping for a lot more. I sure as hell don't want an actual death experience. So if I'm going to have to deal with a death experience, I'd rather have a near-death experience than an actual death experience. Know what I mean? Because any day above ground, waking up above ground is going to be a great day. You've already withstood the storms that other people never even seen. Your skeletons in your closet. The bad times that have happened, those bankruptcies, the medical diagnoses, the times you quit your job or the times you got fired from your job, the times when you couldn't make payroll when you owned your own business and you went back to working for somebody else. Or maybe perhaps the times that you were involved in an abusive relationship and you had nobody else to turn to. Or maybe perhaps it's overcoming some form of addiction. See, you have endured things that nobody knows. They've never seen it. It's inside you, though. You know it. And it's those moments that you admit to yourself, that's when you build your own integrity. Because you might not have realized it then, because you just kept standing. Maybe you didn't know what else to do, so you just kept standing. I know I'm too stupid at times to try and keep going, to fall down and just say, that's it, I'm done. No, I'm too hard-headed. I'm too stubborn. I'm too, too workaholic. At the rate I'm going, I'm probably never going to die. I got too much work to get done. But those moments that you kept standing, those are the moments you built your integrity. Those are the moments you built your courage. Those are the moments you killed your doubt. Those are the moments you killed your fear. Those are the moments that you rose to the best that you can be. Because you owned those moments. They are yours. Nobody else's. They are yours. They're your choices. Your choice to stand back up. Your choice to keep plugging along. Your choice to overcome those obstacles. Your choice to seek counseling. Your choice to go back to work. Your choice to find another job. Your choice to overcome the addictions. Your choice to wake up and say, you know what? This isn't for me. I need out. You've owned your choices. You've owned your habits. You've owned your alignment. Because without owning that stuff, you wouldn't be here right now. Because instead of you standing up against fear, instead of you standing up against doubt and killing the fear and killing the doubt, it would have been the other way around. And so you own them. You own fear. You own doubt. You control it. You have that choice to control it because you already have the integrity in motion. You've already gotten up when life has kicked you down more than once. And that's alignment. Not only is it alignment, but something that you didn't know. By you standing, by you owning your choices, by you owning your alignment, by you owning your integrity, you quietly won. Because winning isn't loud. Winning isn't luck. Winning isn't something you can go to the store and buy. You can't buy it on Amazon. Winning is something you become. And you become a winner by the quiet stacking of those small, honest actions. Winning is the accumulation of integrity over time and time again. Winning is the moment your consistency becomes undeniable. Because when you kept standing, you owned your choices. And by owning your choices, you won. Reminds me of a vision just went through my head of a game from the 1980s. It was called, it was on the Amiga. It was called Nuclear War. And it was really a stupid game. You got to choose who you were going to be. You know, they were all caricatures of all the different leaders at the time, from Ronald Reagan to Kukamini to Quackadoffy or whatever his name was to whatever. And it was hilarious because you got to throw cows at other people. You got to, you know, propaganda other people and pull people away. You got to build missiles and throw nuclear bombs. And ultimately, when you're the last one, you was either dead or you slowly but surely jumped up and down on the screen. I won! I won! I won! I won! Wow, the rest of the world is all in other destroyed, and you're just the last one standing there screaming, "I won." Yeah, so it was a stupid game, but it was freaking hilarious as all get out. And that's the thing, though, is when you keep standing up after your challenges, when life knocks you down and you keep standing, you own that habit. You own that integrity. You own that alignment. You own those habits to get back up. And that's what makes you a winner. You don't win because you're lucky. You win because you're aligned. You win because you keep getting back up. Like Neo in the Matrix. Why, Mr. Anderson? Why do you keep persisting? Why do you keep getting up? And Neo goes, because I choose to. Because I choose to. And when you make a choice for you, you win. Because you know what? We're going to put this like this. Where your integrity leaks is where you fail. And if you try to take those moments that you say you're going to do something and you justify putting it off till tomorrow, that small promise that you made yourself that you broke, game over. You got to start all over again. It's like playing Super Mario Brothers, man. Yeah, running, jump, and you don't make it. And you boop boop, da 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 da, and you end up back at level 1. You got to keep those micro moments consistent. You got to keep choosing the micro habits, the micro moments. I like the micro moments better. That sounds so much better. Micro moments. You got to keep choosing those micro moments over your comfort. Because like I said, doubt feeds fear. And when you do something repeatedly, that doubt dies. And when you kill doubt, it's a twofer. 2 stones, 1 bird. I mean, 2 birds, 1 stone. When you kill doubt, you kill fear at the same time. So find out where your integrity leaks. When you make a promise to yourself, stick with it. No matter what time of day it is. If you say you're going to write that book, then write a page in that book. Go for that walk around the block. Make those phone calls. Do something every day towards your goals. Because that's when you anchor yourself to one small action. Not 10, not 20, not 30, but 1. That one small action, that one small integrity move done daily will beat 1,000 times anything else done occasionally. Pastor, you're on. Good evening, my friend. Because see, when you do that one small move on a daily, consistent basis, it just wipes occasional out. I mean, it's just done. Because it also kills that doubt that you can do it. And when you kill that doubt, it kills fear. It's a 2 for 1. And when that happens, you have to act. Act immediately. You got to act today. You got to act in the next hour. You got to try and take that integrity and compound it every day, especially when it's activated. Because you know what? You need to choose one small item. Not a big goal, just a small goal every day. Not a massive transformation. We're not talking about going and painting your house every day. No, we're talking about writing a dream, writing a goal, You know, something I find fascinating is I've got my book over here. And I write in here every day one little dream that I want to do. Nothing big, but I add to it. Like I've got in here a house in the woods. Okay, cool. House in the woods. All right. Do I want a pool to go with it? Do I want a trampoline to go with it? So tomorrow night I'll ride a pool. The night after that, I'll ride a trampoline. When I run out of the cool things, I'm going to have to start thinking about what color carpeting am I going to have in my living room? What color walls am I going to paint my bedroom? What color bed sheets will I have? What kind of picture do I want on my walls? What kind of air spray do I want for my bathroom so when I go number 2, I can... You know, these are all part of your dreams. You gotta decide where you want to go, what you want to do, but you just can't try and say, oh yeah, I want to try on a nice house in the woods. Okay, all right. What kind of house? 2-story, 1-story, 5-story? Do you want it made out of wood or brick? Or do you want it metal? Or do you want it made out of concrete? Or do you want it made out of plastic? You know, let's go with this. Figure out exactly what you want. Taste it, feel it, touch it, smell it. You got to build your dream. That's what my book is about. My book is about helping people visualize so they can manifest their dream. So they can manifest their future. Because once you have a clear mindset on where you want to go and what you want to do and what you want to be, you can start taking steps in that direction. So tonight, choose one small goal that you could work on every day towards your dream. Not a big one, not a transformation, just one small thing you can do every day towards it. Even as simple as writing down what color your kitchen cabinets are going to be. Are you going to have an electric stove or a gas stove? Or are you going to have one of those new conductive stoves that doesn't even get hot? You just put the metal pan on it and the pan gets hot. Ah. Are you even going to have a kitchen? You know, I actually have a friend of mine that said that when they get their house, they don't even want a kitchen. They just want to go out to eat every night. Don't have to worry about dishes. Well, that's a great dream. You know, put that down in your book. Maybe that's something you want to do. Maybe you don't want to ever cook again. Maybe you want to try and go out and have dinner every night. See, your future isn't built in leaps and bounds. It's built in layers, like an onion or an ogre, whichever you want to call it. Yeah, I know, I'm talking about Shrek. But the thing is, though, is every layer is a choice you get to add. Now, see, I think I'm going to leave it there because I can go on a little bit longer, but I just realized my time, and I'm tired. I got to get up early and I got to go get my van. It's in a shop for brakes. Found out that I drove back from Atlanta with no brakes. I only needed them when I wanted to stop. So, I mean, it's like, you know, once we got on the highway and got close to home and I started having to use the brakes, so I started hearing them go. And by the time I got home, I had to try and push the brake pedal down, and we're talking the brake pedal went all the way down. You know, like whoa! I felt like Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba! Oh my God, we're gonna die! Brake pedal time mode. You know, stick the feet through the floorboard to stop the car. Oh, I'm sorry, cat. Did I wake you up? I'm being judged by the white one. Yeah, to you too. Sitting over on the filing cabinet by the window, trying and wakes up and just, yeah. Oh, you came over to say hi? You gotta come up and say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on, everybody wants to say hi. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We can't have a show without the cat. Can we? Come on. Hi, kitty, kitty. Look at her. Hi. Meow. Quick, judge everybody. Judge them. Look into the eyes of the cat and judge them all. Oh, man. She's such a good kitty. Yeah, they don't need your butt in your face either. It's nice knowing that my cat stuck her butt in your face as well too. It's feel privileged. Anyways, you know, every layer you choose to try and add on is a closer moment to your future. Because you've withstood more than people know. You've owned more than people seen. And it's time to win in a way that nobody can ignore. It's time to try and grab those little tiny moments and repeat them consistently on a daily basis. Kill the doubt. Kill the fear. Build your future. Build your dreams. Go to my bio. The book is there. It's $14.99 on Amazon. Go to my bio. Go join my school community. It's free, where we can talk about a whole bunch of cool stuff. But you know what, people? Or don't go there. But do something for yourself. Focus on you. Focus on your dreams. Focus on your integrity. Focus on killing your doubt and your fear. Because when you do that, you will try and become the best version of you yet. I believe in you.